Hello, anime fans, and welcome to. Oh, would you look at that? So soon? Yes, it is, my friends. Another session of By the Book anime review. This time it is Friday. I had nothing to do, and I totally screwed you guys over when I went on like my 3-month break. As I said before, 4 subscribers, 4 friends. So, not much of a fan base. I'm hoping that'll change with this next anime. If you haven't guessed it by now, it is Shakugan no Shana. Now, most everyone knows about this anime. The first season is dubbed, and I hear the second one is going to be dubbed eventually. And there's a third season coming out October of this year, 2011. Maybe by the time you get this, then it'll already be out and over, and you can just watch it straight on. But for those of you who have already seen this, and you're just watching this because you just love no Shana, I am so looking forward to the third and final season. Thank God it's finally coming, because for all of you who have seen the end of the second season, you know that was way, way too big of a cliffhanger to leave. I swear to God, if they left it there, I would have been pissed, because they imply, but you don't really know, so they have to elaborate on that. But this is about the first season, not the second, so I'm going to get straight to the review. As I said before, a lot of people know about this anime. It's a very popular anime, and it's really just all around good. I love this anime. So, let's start with the plot. Basically, this kid, Yuji Sakai, is just walking down the street one day, and for the first half episode, for the first, 10 minutes, it's just him monologuing. And I've heard a lot of people complain about that, about his major monologuing session in the very first episode. That's very, very annoying. Please enjoy my fan service video that just came up right now, or picture, or whatever. For all you fanboys out there, I'm fairly certain she never actually wears this outfit, which is a real bummer, but I can't waste time. So, back to my plot. Yuji monologuing, yeah. So basically, he's walking down, normal day, out of nowhere, the world turns red. Yeah, or blue, or one of the shades, colors, whatever they're called. So anyway, the world turns into a different color, and there are these big monster things. Giant baby and this 20-headed ball type thing. It's hard to explain. You have to see it. But basically, this baby opens its mouth, and then these blue flames sprout from these people who are apparently stuck in time, I guess you could say. They're just not moving. But Yuji can move. But basically, they're not moving at all. So these blue flames are coming from these people, and this baby is basically eating them. And then the people kind of disappear. So Yuji is about to die. This baby has looked at him and he's like, "What the hell? How are you moving? Oh, he must be a Mistis." And they don't really explain what that is in the first episode. But anyway, "You must be a Mistis." Picks him up, almost tries to eat him, and out of nowhere, this chick with flaming red hair and hot blazing eyes comes out of nowhere wearing this black trench coaty type thing, holding this giant katana. Not really giant, it's basically just a katana. And just beats the shit out of this baby. Yuji falls, and she defeats the baby and kills the head thing. There's this woman who's moving around and jabs her hand into Yuji to try to get the treasure that's inside him. I haven't explained that yet. Crap. This is the first. I haven't seen this in a long time, so I'm going to be a bit out of order, and I'm just going to be kind of out there. Please enjoy my other service picture. Oh, yeah. Really, not much different from the last one, but who gives a shit? She's hot. That's Shana, by the way. So anyway, the chick who saved him, Shana, is apparently what's called a flame haze. There are these people from what's called the Crimson World, and they've come to fight Crimson denizens, which are basically these evil, bad things that eat the power of existence. What is existence? Existence is the blue flame that the baby was eating. Basically speaking, what they eat is basically, and quite literally, existence. I know it's a little hard to understand, and believe me, it's harder to explain, but I'm just going to prove it with an example. The people with the blue flames that disappeared have been replaced by what's called torches. Basically, it's existence that slowly fades over time. And so their deaths aren't just drastically gone. Basically, they're what's called torches. Basically, the purpose of a torch is eventually the person will still fade from existence. Just people will just forget about them, which is how it works. All existence of their existence will disappear. If there are any photographs, any memories, if you're not a flame haze or a mestis, which is a torch which has a treasure inside it, then you completely forget that person ever existed. This happens with this chick, Hirai, who's in the very first episode. She becomes a torch, and that torch eventually burns out, and everyone forgets about her. Just her memory, her existence is wiped from the earth. If there were any family pictures, they are now blank, or just completely fallen off. If there were any good memories of her friends, they're gone. It's just like she never was even born, which is how the torches work. So they don't really prevent people from disappearing. They just slow the time process, and they disappear over time, so there's not a massive impact on the real world. So anyway, Yuji Sakai becomes a torch. He's dead, basically. He is no longer human. He is just existence. But he has a treasure inside him. Now, when a torch burns out, the treasure automatically moves to another torch, and it keeps doing this. So you'd think, alright, well, does that basically mean he's going to die eventually? And just so you know, torches burn out ridiculously quickly, depending on how much life essence energy they have. Usually at max a day. Now, in the first episode, it might be the second, but basically what I'm trying to get at is this. Shana can see the amount of existence that is still left in a torch. And one day, it's near midnight, and Yuji's torch, his flame, is about to burn out. It's just a small little ember-looking thing. And then, out of nowhere, it strikes midnight, and his flame is fully restored completely, as if nothing had ever happened. New day, it's just at 100 maximum %, and he feels invigorated and fine. We later learn in the series that the treasure that's inside Yuji is called the Midnight Lost Child, which has if you're watching it subbed, it has a very weird Japanese name that I cannot pronounce or can't remember. Basically, the purpose of the Midnight Lost Child is that every night at midnight, all the power of existence, all the energy existence stuff that you lost will be restored. So basically that means Yuji's flame, as long as he has the Midnight Lost Child, and as long as he doesn't overexert himself, will stay lit for all eternity. Yeah, that's basically it. So Yuji's going to live forever, although he's technically dead. Not sure how that works. But anyway, if you are new to the Shakugan no Shana world, then welcome, as my picture explains. I just want to start off. I really wish I had better time management, because I only have a few minutes left. I'm only allowed to put 10 minutes up on YouTube. I don't know why. People can... I've seen many videos that have more. Maybe it's my computer. I don't know. But I can only put up 10 minutes, so I really wish I could talk more and say more. Or just manage my time better, really. But I'm just going to summarize this up really quickly, because I got like less than a minute. Basically, I thought this anime was really good. Shana is the cutest anime character I have seen in my life. I am not joking at all. She is freaking adorable. I don't know. This was a really good anime. It has some action scenes that some people think weren't very stimulating. They were kind of lackluster. But all in all, I give this anime a solid 9.5 out of 10. Wait for the third season. I'll see you later.